Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all the praises, honor, and glory unto the Most High and His only begotten Son. Call Him La Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Wadash, Double Earn City, Apostles and Elders, Great Millstone, who root and teach will, Wa Barak Athon, unto the hopeful elect. Alright, now today through the Spirit, I want to go into a video entitled, The Day of the Lord is Upon the Heathen. You see? So you have all these nations that's making all these uproars. You have mainly the Israelis, and you had Philistines, the modern Philistines, but y'all know who they are, and they're having their little conflicts. Well, it's not little conflicts; it's all types of mass slaughtering and judgment happening. You got the Hamas group. Seeing they're both just messing each other up. Well, they're over there battling over the Holy Land, which really belongs to the nation of Israel. All right, the true Israelites, the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American Indians. All right, he had a scattered tribes mingled amongst the different nations. That's who the land really belongs to. So they're fighting and quarreling over it is really in vain. You see, these nations want control over the Holy Land, but really, that land belongs to the Israelites. And when Yahweh Shah returns, He's going to set the Israelites in their own land, according to, you read books like Ezekiel 36. You go into the book of Jeremiah. I believe it's Jeremiah 32. Because it basically states the same thing, talking about the new covenant. When I put a new heart in you, and then set you in your own land. Alright? That's what He's going to do when He gathers together for us from the nations that we've been scattered. He's going to set us in our own land. What is our own land? The nation of Israel. Like it was in the time period of the house of David. That's Amos chapter 9. You go to verse 11. I will rebuild the tabernacle of David, which is fallen. And they possess the remnant of Edom, remaining of Edom. That's talking about that land. Getting our land back. How do you precept that? Obadiah, the last couple of verses. You see? Judah possessing Edom's land. Alright? So the Lord is getting ready to subject all these heathen nations. So that conflict is vain. It doesn't matter, because guess what? The Lord's going to take both of them out of the land. Alright? And they're going to be servants unto the true Israelites, man. Alright, because guess what, those so-called, I don't want to really say the names because you know how they are. The small tops, you know, the J to the E to the W's, those are Amalekites. Alright, which is the top Duke of Edom. And then you have those modern Philistines, but y'all know what their name is now. Those are nothing but Arabs. Ishmael. Okay? And they're not the Lord's people. They're not the true Israelites. And then the prophecy says how it's going to play out. They going to get their ass taken out the land. All right, and then they're going to be gathered together in the valley of Yahweh Supply. Joel, the first couple of verses, read on down. You see? He's going to gather together these nations, man, and bring them to the valley of Yahweh Supply. So plead with them for what was done to the nation of Israel. Because they all played a part in our captivity. They received lands and sold us, had us these different pacts. You see, that's that crafty counsel they received against our hidden ones, against the Israelites, man. So all these nations had a part in our downfall. So the Lord's gonna bring judgment unto them for that, man. All right. So that conflict, we seeing all these protests, and then you see all these people. You had people roll up on Elder Menachem Zaba in South Carolina. You see what I mean? That conflict is vain, because ultimately, according to prophecy, the Lord's going to take them out of the land. The land is going to be given into the nation of Israel, the Israelites, man. All right. Now, is there Israelites amongst them? Yes. But that doesn't change the fact that people, those heathens, are going to be gathered together and judged, and then they're going to be subjected. That's Revelation, the 2nd chapter. Unto him that overcometh, he shall receive the nations, loosely paraphrasing, and rule them with a rod of iron, man. All right, fiercely. All right, that's what's getting ready to happen. You see, starting with the house of David, the elect, the governing body. You see, we're gonna receive our lands back. Because right now our lands is all y'all types of Hamitic people. Yeah, everybody in our goddamn land right now. All that is gonna go back to the way it was. Because a lot of our land is all jacked up. It's all types of nations in our land right now. Because now the nation of Israel was bigger. The land allotments was bigger. When you look at the ancient maps. You see, a lot of it is all jacked up now. You see, but it's gonna go. We're gonna receive all of that land back. So all these heathen nations, they gonna get out of our land, man, and we're gonna receive it back. The true Israelites. All right. That's why Obadiah, the 1st chapter, says this is Obadiah 1:15. For the day of the Lord is upon all the heathen, every single one. You see? And they're going to get recompense, paid back for all the things they did to the nation of Israel. You see? That's why you read precepts like Isaiah 63, Isaiah 34. The day of my redeemed has come. The recompense for the controversies of Zion, man. So all the stuff that was done to the nation of Israel by these heathen nations, they're going to have to pay for that, man. And we're in a time period of that being brought to pass. All right? So we're going to see all these damn nations get their judgment. So that's why the Elder Mount Zaba said in his video. You know, I just wanted to, that brutal spirit, we want to kind of go into it, man. The Lord is getting ready to give us the land back. We're the next rulers of the Holy Land. You know, not no damn Ishmael, not no Amalek, or any other nations. See? No. The Lord is going to set his people back in our own land. And then he's going to refresh it. First, he's going to destroy that part of the land right now and reset it. You see? It's going to be back to the way it was at first. Ultimately, the earth is going to go back to that paradise estate. But really, the land of Israel is going to be like the top of the top. You see? That's going to be like the top notch. That's going to be like the garden. You see? So that's what we're getting ready to see happen. Y'all, these people are like, oh, World War III, oh, all this going crazy over it and stuff, man. Well, guess what? Nobody's going to win that. None of these nations are going to win. These nations are choosing their sides right now. You have U.S. aid in Ukraine and siding with different, trying to help the Israel. U.S. is choosing whose side he's on. The NATO, and then guess what? You had other nations that plan to come against NATO and the EU. Mainly going to be Russia. So all these nations are choosing their sides right now. But guess what? It doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, the Lord is going to come in the midst of the World War III. And he's going to end the war. And all those crowns of all these different nations, Moabites, Ishmaelites, Elamites, all these Hamitic people, Cushite, all that, are going to be subjected under Yahushua, their lands, and to the governing body. I'd rather always be at that number. That's who's going to be ruling everything, not no effing Philistine, so-called modern, really the Philistines was Ham, but now you got these Arabs that went over there. So they're not ruling next. They're not going to rule the Holy Land. The Lord's getting ready to set up that Isaiah chapter 2. The mountain above mountains. And all the nations are going to flow into us, man. They're going to want to see, they're going to want to be a part of what we got. Because they're going to understand that, hey, they got it. That's why, and also, everything's going to go back, because like ultimately, every time a nation rules, they have to subject everybody else around for them to pay homage and do all the things, taxes and everything. You got to subject that. So Esau subjected the hell out of everybody for his reign. And even when the time period of King David and King Solomon, King David subjected all the nations in his reign. So that's why they paid tributes to King Solomon and it was peace. But in the kingdom, it's going to be an everlasting. That's when that everlasting kingdom, nine kingdom is the everlasting kingdom in Psalms. All right? The saints of the Most High shall possess the kingdom forever and ever. That's Daniel 7 and 18. All right? We're in a time period that happened, and the saints taking the kingdom. Those that overcome are going to receive that judgment. They're going to rule with Yahweh Shai. All right? And they're going to get the Holy Land back. Rightfully, the rightful owner is going to be back in the Holy Land. All right? So it's not going to be no Ishmaelites stepping up. It ain't going to be no Amalek's finna get kicked the hell out. And the true Israelites are going to be back in the land, man. You see? So that's basically what I want to touch to the Lord. The day of the Lord is upon these heathen nations. The Lord will come and destroy all these nations for all the stuff they did to the nation of Israel, man. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, that's Ezekiel 35. Especially Esau. Amalek. Alright? The Lord's going to judge this man for all the evils that he's wrought with the with Israel. Okay? The northern and southern kingdom. Alright? So we're going to see that happen. He's going to get recompense, paid back. Okay? So it's not going to be no heathen nation, one of these heathens raising up and taking a hold. No, that's not going to happen. Alright? So that's what we're going to touch into on this video. Ain't no damn heathen finna possess the Holy Land forever. And they're not in that war that everybody's getting hyped for. Oh yeah, World War III. All the nations, Yahweh Shai is going to come back in the midst of World War III and destroy everybody. Gather them to the valley of Yahweh Shaphat. They're going to come together. And that's 2 Ezra 13. They'll come together to fight Yahweh Shai, and they're all going to be turned to a fucking crisp, man. Lord going to smoke all these nations, man. All right? The blast of it, out of his mouth, the blast of fire going to come out. All these nations are going to be burnt up, man. Okay? So that's what we're getting ready to see. Get ready to see the Lord get his dominion, man, and put his people back in our land, man. All right? But anyways, Lord willing, lesson was edifying. I like to end it all by saying, call Allah, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakah Kodash, double orange city of positive elders, great millstone, which is will come as Shalom.